ministers and guards stood around. The ice was nice. Hello, the invisible brethren. And there was a tent. You played cards with the soldiers in. Don't worry, we won't send anyone after you, they screamed. But me and liquor sold the last of them one misty, twisty day. Across the mournful morning moor, motoring away, singing a ladybird, ladybird, call.
Look around for the friends that I used to turn What's going on, everybody? We got my man JSB up in here, Patrick, Bostart, Evan David, Cyclops, and we got others up in here because there's supposedly 9 on. So greetings to everybody. We're out of jail. I'll cover this at the start. Look, I really have no idea what put us in jail. And the way it works is all the videos we do, like song battles, song reactions, anything that has the music in it, it gets copyright claimed, which is all right. This means that the monetization from the YouTube videos, we don't get any of that. It all goes to the publisher more so than the artist, whoever owns the music rights. That's fine. To get a strike is a whole different deal, and it is hard to do, but here's the thing. It's one of two things. I don't think it's Dylan necessarily, even though it happened during a Dylan stream. But what happens is, I'll tell you guys we're about to be taken down. When we're taken down, I always just go to a new stream. And it'll say, you've been taken down temporarily for copyright. If you hang around, it'll come back on. And that's what Trey did to finish a song. And I've done it before too, and he's done it a lot of times, and then start a new stream. Well, when Trey came back on to finish that song, he got hit again. And when he got hit again, I saw it popped up on my phone. I wasn't in here and said, you got a copyright strike. And I'm like, oh man. So I figured he was showing video. I was hoping he was showing some Dylan. But when he told me it's just audio, I'm like, oh man. So what happens is, I know most of you guys know, but it's for 7 days, and it was to the letter. It was 7:04 on Monday night. I can't upload videos, even ones that I filmed, just to upload them, not make them visible for you guys. I can't even upload. The only thing I could do, I could answer comments, which I found interesting, and I could go in and edit that post from last week going, hey, we got knocked down. But so I tell you all that to tell you, like, partway through the stream, I'll start seeing copyright, but it won't tell me it's going to take me down. That's how I know we're probably about to go down. So I don't know if the claim said you repeatedly ignored copyright warning. So I think it's because they took Trey down and he came back up. But I tell you that to tell you, if we get taken down again and we get a copyright strike, then we'll just have to go back to Twitch, which is fine. But you get 3 strikes and you're out. They take your channel down forever. It's all gone. And that might make me a little sad, boys and girls. So anyway, that's how it works. 90 days from when the strike hits, it goes off. So you have some leeway here. So anyway, that's kind of what's up, man. That's what's up in a long explanation. But I know a lot of people watch these repeats. So if you're wondering why we haven't been on, that's why we haven't been on. Now we're good. What's up, Brian? I have not watched your Final Four. I've watched everything else. I mean, you guys are all dead to me except for Rich for voting off Born to Run, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, that's why we're in jail. Hopefully we're back. Hopefully we're good. Missed you guys. We'll start at 5:30 as always. Like, we're going to start this time all the time. I'll get you guys that are, in the UK. I mean, the whole reason why I start earlier is to get you guys. So I will make sure I get your stuff in early. And on that note, let's get to, I think, a fitting song. I mean, we know Cyclops is a smart guy. He brings Jailbreak by Thin Lizzy, which is perfect for our first song out of jail. Rodney, I have not heard the new St. Vincent yet. I'll have to go check it out.
Somewhere in this town. See, me and the boys, we don't like it. So we're getting up and going down. High and low, looking right to left. If you see us coming, I think it's best. You move away, do you hear what I say?
Thin Lizzy's so good. I didn't even know who these guys were, guys, when we started the channel. I didn't even know who these guys were. I was wondering if you're going to do a 60s bracket, Brian. You going year by year in the 60s, since it's a little light? I mean, I guess you are. Yeah, you could still.
Some of us won't survive. See the boys and me in business.
Bill, a great one, Patrick. A great one. You know that, brother.
I can hear the hound dogs on my trail. All hell breaks loose. Alarm and sirens wail. Like the game, if you lose. Go to jail. Tonight, let's go.
Rodney, you UConn fan, man? I'll tell you what I like about watching UConn. I don't watch college basketball usually, but I watch the tournament. They're old school. They play the right way. They're old school. I mean, so does Purdue. But Hurley's a really good coach. I can't decide if I like him or can't stand him, but I respect him. Yeah, I mean, I get that, Brian. I mean, that's what the first, 6 years of that decade is going to come down to. The 60 to 63 is probably a little tough. You know what Sabo started when talking about Thin Lizzy? Like nowadays, they would just never make it. They'd probably release their music on their own, but they would never make it. The record companies wouldn't keep them around. The riff is so infectious, man. We're going to have great stuff up on the channel for the rest of the month because, man, you know, I lost a whole week. We got a lot of good stuff. I got AC/DC up right now. And I just filmed the last one in my journey, Highway to Hell. First one I've done a revisit because Trey and I did an old school review of that album 4 years ago. But I actually did a reaction to it because it's been 4 years, so. Oh, the Who was not forgotten, Patrick. They are up there. I want to give it away. And I haven't watched the Final Four one yet, but it hit this morning. Thanks to Cyclops for that great way to lead this thing off. Let's go. Let's go. We'll go a little Sarah McLachlan. Do what you have to do. Such a voice, man. Brought to us by Patrick.
Created you a monster, broken by the rule of love. And fate has led you through it. You do what you have to do.
Her voice is like, you know it's her voice right away, Patrick.
And fate has led you through it. You do.
You should just pull this song out in the middle of one of your, you know, Sabbath or Ozzy concerts, man, and just pull this song out. But it'd be like, what is he doing? Golly, Brian, a top 100 project. You guys are putting in the work, man.
Every moment marked with apparitions of your soul. I'm ever swiftly moving, trying to escape this desire.
Taxi Driver. That's some acting, right, Bo Star? That's some acting, brother. That is top notch.
I do what I have to do. The yearning to be near you.
I've honestly never listened to one of her albums, Patrick. I don't know why. I mean, I just never have. I knew what you meant. I read it in there, man. I knew what you meant. Hey, Willow, how you doing? You know, Patrick, it's one of those things where, you know, obviously when she was big, we didn't have streaming, so you'd have to go buy the CD, and I never had a reason to go buy the CD. If it was streaming when she was popular, I probably would have listened to it. It's one of those weird things. We'll go from this to... I mean, we got Massey in here, so I got a special surprise for him. He'll love it. You could probably already guess what it is. He's probably got a few guesses, but anything goes. Well, oh, I gotta be careful saying that, right? Some people take that to an extreme. Thank you to my man Patrick for bringing that one. And this one's for Evan David, but I mean, a special shout out to Massey on this one. Yeah. Doing an Elvis Presley top 10 movie songs. Probably going up next week. I haven't looked at the schedule. Next week or the week after. And I don't want to spoil anything, but our man Acting is Reacting, JSB's got a special Elvis video that will go up soon as well. Unless he put it up today. It was not up as of last night. I just saw it, River. I saw it a little bit ago. Thank you for getting that to me. Hanging in there, River. How you doing? How's the work life?
Yes, and only if my own true love was waiting.
I mean, I don't know. Have we ever had an Elvis song on a live stream? I mean, we probably have, but okay, this is 1966. Okay, the 22nd. What do we got today? I gotta wait all that time, man. I don't know about that. I don't know if you didn't run that by me, JSB. That's 12 days from now. I can't see my reflection. Sounds good, Rob. Hope you're doing well. Just let it pour over you, Brian, because you know what? Maybe you're gonna start like stacking up those movie soundtracks for Elvis and giving them W's and when you do the 60s. It could happen. I can't hear the echo of my footsteps. Well, I also have another Bee Gees top 10 coming up next month. This time we are doing the disco songs. The first one did not have any disco songs and was fantastic. You know what, Patrick? That's my favorite Elvis song as well. You might have great content. Acting is Reacting, but you're not going to be able to reach that bar that you let me get a sneak peek of. That bar it's so high. You better put the Memphis album. That album's fantastic, man. River, I think it would be a great exercise in building mental strength if you just put the headphones on and you just played a Bee Gees disco song on repeat for 2 hours. Same song, straight up. I think by the time it was over with, if you had a button-down shirt, you would have the shirt buttoned down all the way to the belly button. You would get some sort of necklace with the medallion, and you would be 1970s, man. You would just morph into it. You wouldn't be able to help it. This is a long Elvis song for Elvis. This song's 5 minutes, 22 seconds. That's really long for him. Maybe, River, you're just going to be, I'm telling you, man, by the end of it, you're going to transform yourself into a disco king. Oh, yeah, both start the head. Like, the Bee Gees got totally, like, pigeonholed into just a horrible situation when you, like, study the history of what happened to them. They get pigeonholed into this disco stuff, which was the thing. They were just doing it for the movie, and they were just doing it because that's what everybody was doing. You can find disco stuff from the Stones, like everybody's doing it. But because they were the biggest one and like gigantic, then all of a sudden they get pigeonholed and they can't get anything popular, and that's why they started giving more songs away to other people. Like, it's horrible what happened to them.
If tomorrow wasn't such a long time,
Staying Alive. Oh man, Patrick, that would be a great
then
one.
lonesome would mean nothing to me at all.
Yeah, but not All In, Bo Start. Not All In.
Yes, and only if my own
Oh yeah, well, same thing here.
was waiting.
You know what, Patrick? You were picturing it whenever I was telling River about it.
Softly pounding. For
Oh, I can't handle all music either, River. I'm just giving you a hard time. Like, when you really know you can't handle music, you just shouldn't listen to it. You should stretch your horizons, but when you know you don't like it, like, I don't think Massey's gonna get off this live stream and go like put on Elvis for 2 hours. I actually like Elvis. I think he gets a bad rap in a lot of ways, but that's a story for another. Although when his fans come at me for stupid stuff, I'll be the first one to go back at him. Yusuf Cat Stevens, Can't Keep It In. Brought to us by Bostar. I don't know what year this is from, but he will, because I took it from the very best of Cat Stevens.
Oh, I can't keep it in. I can't keep it in. I've got to let it out. I've got to show the world. World's got to see all the love that's in me. I said, why walk alone? Why worry when it's warm over here? You've got so much to say. Say what you mean what you think, and think anything. Oh, why must you waste your life away? You've got to live for today, then let it go. Oh,
Just pulling a couple songs in here.
I wanna spend this time with you. There's nothing I wouldn't do if you let me know. Oh, and I can't keep it in. I can't hide it and I can't lock it away. I'm up for your love. Love heats my blood. Blood spins my head and my head falls in love. Oh. Oh, I can't keep it in. I can't keep it in. I've gotta let it out. Oh, I've gotta show the world. World's gotta know of the love that lies low. So why can't you see? If you know, then why can't you see?
Little Sean remix there. It's getting through an ad.
That's the way to live your life.
I got you, Will. I got it queued up.
Too much to go by, and that won't do. No, lover, I wanna have you here by my side. Now don't you run, don't you hide, while I'm with you. Oh, and I can't keep it in. I can't keep it in. I've gotta let it out. I've gotta show the world. World's gotta see all the love that's in me. I said, why walk alone? Now why worry when it's warm over here? You've got so much to say what you mean what you think anything. Why not? Now why not?
I just didn't want to talk over this at all because, I mean, he's a singer-songwriter. I try not to talk over those too much. Great request. I mean, I've done the two most famous Cat Stevens albums, but I always love his voice. It's just, like, you know it's him. And I think he probably should have been bigger. And I mean, obviously, I was alive then, but not, like, knowing what was going on, right? I don't know if the change of the name or the going, I don't know. But so you guys are asking me about the Dylan concert. Okay, so the Dylan concert was really good. Now, it was in a smaller, I don't know how much this thing seats. It's always hard to guess that, right? I would say, I mean, it probably seats maybe 4,000. It's just a guess, man. It's so hard to tell because it's all seats. It's not standing room only. It's this old thing on the Texas Fairgrounds here in Dallas, like this old theater. They show a lot of Broadway shows there. The whole fam went and watched To Kill a Mockingbird there last year, but it wasn't sold out. I mean, there were a lot of people there. I would say it was 75% full, which is kind of crazy. 8 million people live in Dallas, and we can only get 3,000 people roughly to go see Bob Dylan. But it was actually really good. But what's interesting is, like, you know, it's a theater built for a play more so. So the stage is down below, and we're up in the very highest section, right? We're up in the very highest section. So it kind of goes up like this. You know, you got the ground, and then we've got like this balcony that goes. So we're up here. So we're a ways away. The sound quality was actually really good, except because of Bob's voice. You know, Bob's voice, that nasally, that it was hard to understand. Not because he was singing badly. He's actually singing really well, but it's hard to pick out the words. It was kind of muffled just because. And at first the band was too loud, but they fixed that pretty quickly. And I've looked on his Reddit. It seems to be a problem at every concert. I don't know if they don't sound check or I don't know. But he was really good. It's just that there was no, because it's a small arena, there's no camera on me. So, I mean, basically seeing Bob Dylan, he was a dot behind the piano. He never came out from behind the piano. And so it's this middle stage, and they were really tight. Like, his people were right around him. Like, it did not go way out. And, I mean, he just played the whole time. He probably said 10 words. They were Oscar. They just went from one song to, it's just a well-done professional show. It's about an hour and 40 minutes long. He started on time. He started at 8 o'clock. He finished at 9:40. So, I mean, I prefer the no opening acts, right? Springsteen didn't have an opening act. Nick Cave didn't have an opening act. Bob didn't have, like, let's go. But I feel bad for the other artists. There's a reason to have opening acts because it gets these bands out there and gets some experience. So not every artist should have that. But just for the concerts I go to, if they could do that, I would much appreciate it. So, yeah, it was good. It was a good time. I'm glad we went. I'm definitely glad we went. You know, he only played songs off Rough and Rowdy Ways. So, you know, you're not getting anything that, unless you know that album, which, I mean, I know that album. I don't know that album inside and out, but I spun it a few more times. It was good, man. It was good. See a living legend. All right. We're going to go next with a battle, and then I'll get the Bee Gees tune up. Well, we're going to go with a battle of a band I've never heard of, but that probably doesn't surprise River. We got Blind Guardian, and River says, I just scored tickets to see Blind Guardian at the Agora in promotion of the new album. All right, let's go. This is going to be a favorite Blind Guardian track versus one of their newest. So this is our first battle of the evening. Now I can look at your comments after running my mouth for all that time about Dylan. John, it's raining pretty good, but in my area, it doesn't flood much. I'm lucky kind of where we sit, but there's flood warnings out all over DFW. No guitar, Patrick, only piano. No guitar for Bob. He never came out from behind that piano, man. Not even just to come out and be like, no. I just don't like it, River, because my body can't stand sitting there that long. Like the arthritis and my destroyed joints, I can't be cramped up for that long. Mine's just purely, not that I don't want to listen to the music, just purely, I can't sit there for that long.